Hello, I'm Dr. Elaine Carter, a men's wellness expert with over 3 decades of experience in urology. I've helped countless men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond reclaim their vitality without resorting to prescription pills. Over the years, one thing has remained true. Real health begins in the kitchen. But what if I told you that certain vegetables, yes, vegetables can actually throw your hormones off balance? Some of the most commonly praised heart-healthy vegetables may be the hidden culprits behind prostate inflammation, plummeting testosterone, and poor circulation. You've been told to trust these foods, yet they might be sabotaging the very manhood you're trying to protect. Let's talk about James's 68-year-old former teacher. Bright, active, and in love with life, except in one crucial area. "Doctor," he confessed, "I just don't feel like myself anymore." Tests revealed something intriguing: low testosterone, but unusually high estrogen. James was eating soy, lots of it. Soy milk, tofu, and even soy-based protein bars, all under the advice of his heart doctor. What most don't know is that soy contains phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that mimic female hormones in the male body. At a time in life when natural testosterone is already dipping, consuming, estrogen-like compounds can throw off the balance completely. The result? A tired, less confident body and a silent erosion of male drive. Now let's meet Robert, age 62, fit, morally driven, and committed to health. So much so that he ditched butter for margarine and adopted low-fat alternatives. But instead of feeling better, he felt worse. Fatigue, aching joints, and declining performance brought him to my office. The problem? Inflammation rooted in corn-based ingredients like corn syrup, corn oil, and even margarine. Corn is packed with omega-6 fatty acids, which, when not balanced with omega-3s, can lead to chronic low-grade inflammation. This affects blood vessels, including those supplying blood where it's needed most. The result? Impaired circulation, hormone issues, and stiffness both in joints and arteries. Robert adjusted his diet, cutting corn oils and processed foods. Within weeks, his energy and performance began to recover. Nutrient robbery in disguise. Spinach, the green hero, right? Not quite. William, a 67-year-old amateur runner, was downing raw spinach smoothies every morning, believing it was a superfood. But blood tests showed low zinc and testosterone despite a healthy diet. The culprit? Oxalates in raw spinach, which bind to essential minerals like zinc and flush them from the body. And zinc is critical for testosterone production and prostate health. Once William switched to lightly sautéed spinach instead of raw, his zinc and energy rebounded within weeks. The takeaway: preparation matters just as much as food choice. 3 veggies every man over 60 needs. Let's flip the script. Now that you know what to limit, here are 3 vegetables that actually restore male vitality when prepared correctly. Beets, a powerhouse for blood flow. Rich in nitrates that convert into nitric oxide, beets help open up blood vessels and improve circulation naturally. But avoid pickled or canned versions. Fresh is best. Broccoli, a detox machine. Rich in sulforaphane, it clears excess estrogen and supports hormonal balance. But don't microwave it. Lightly steam or eat raw for maximum benefits. Mushrooms, the silent testosterone defender. Especially white button mushrooms, which help inhibit aromatase, the enzyme that turns testosterone into estrogen, together. These 3 foods can help restore circulation, protect your testosterone, and reignite your inner strength. The forgotten key to free testosterone. Ever heard of boron? Most haven't. But this underappreciated mineral can reduce SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin, allowing more free testosterone to circulate in your body. Boron-rich foods like raisins, dates, and avocados are simple to add to your routine. They support everything you've learned in this video. Asterisk, most men over 60 are eager to do the right thing. They load their plates with vegetables and follow advice to stay active. But few realize that how you prepare your vegetables can make the Difference between thriving and merely surviving. Take broccoli, for example. Overcooking it excessively in the microwave destroys sulforaphane, the critical compound that detoxifies excess estrogen. Steaming it lightly for just 3 to 4 minutes or enjoying it raw with a healthy dip can preserve its power. Similarly, spinach is nutrient-rich but packed with oxalates when raw. Boiling it for a few minutes drastically reduces these compounds, allowing zinc and magnesium to be absorbed instead of flushed out. And mushrooms. They're best when sautéed lightly in olive oil, which not only enhances flavor, but helps absorb fat-soluble nutrients. Avoid drowning them in creamy sauces or frying them in seed oils that counteract their hormonal benefits. Understanding these small but powerful tweaks to food preparation is one of the most overlooked health hacks for men in their golden years. Energy, libido, strength, they don't vanish overnight. It's often the result of years of small, unnoticed decisions. But that also means rebuilding these vital aspects of masculinity doesn't require extreme overhauls. It starts with consistency. James didn't need hormone therapy, he just had to swap soy for cleaner proteins. Robert didn't take anti-inflammatories, he changed his oils and added omega-3 south. William didn't rely on supplements. He modified how he prepared his spinach and added mushrooms. These men made small, sustainable changes and their lives transformed. And the best part? Their progress wasn't just physical. When energy and confidence return, so does joy in relationships, clarity in thinking, and a renewed purpose in life. The food industry has mastered one thing: marketing. Heart-healthy, plant-based, low-fat, and cholesterol-free labels dominate the shelves. But healthy sounding does not always mean hormone-friendly. Many soy products, vegetable oils, and corn-based snacks fall under these banners. And yet, they often worsen inflammation, mimic estrogen, or interfere with vital mineral absorption. Always read the label. If you spot soy oil, corn syrup, or maltodextrin, ask yourself, is this helping me or hurting me? As a man over 60, your body is more sensitive to these hidden disruptors. The wrong foods can quickly erode hard-earned vitality, but the right foods, consistently chosen, can protect and even restore what time has taken away. Your 60s and 70s should not be a time of decline. They should be a chapter of strength, clarity, and deeper relationships. You don't need synthetic hormones or complex regimens. You need understanding and action. Reclaim your masculinity through smart food choices. Simple, intentional preparation, avoiding hidden hormonal disruptors, incorporating foods that actively support testosterone. And blood float's not about eating less or following fads. It's about eating better. Every forkful can be either your greatest medicine or your slowest poison. If you've made it this far, you're already different. You're not accepting aging as surrender. You're asking better questions and seeking better answers. Take this knowledge and act on it. Share it with a friend, a brother, or a father who might also be silently struggling. Sometimes the strongest men are the quietest about their needs. And remember, fresh beets fuel blood flow, broccoli balances hormones, mushrooms protect testosterone dates. Raisins and avocados provide the forgotten mineral boron. These are your allies. Use them. And don't forget, this video and message aren't just about food. They're about freedom. It's the freedom to feel strong, confident, and capable again. And that freedom starts on your plate.